Welcome back to my channel. Today's video dives into a moment the royal family hoped would stay out of the spotlight. For the first time since Prince Andrew's very public humiliation, Princess Eugenie has stepped out in front of cameras, and what unfolded has left royal watchers stunned. For years, Eugenie has been celebrated as one of the most grounded, warm and relatable royals. But this week, her brave public front may have finally cracked. Stay with us until the end, because what really happened on that quiet London street reveals far more about the state of the monarchy than anyone expected. Princess Eugenie has always been the royal known for her kindness, her emotional openness, and her ability to navigate the stormiest chapters of the monarchy with grace. Unlike many of her relatives, she is not known for walking past cameras with a cold expression or an impenetrable facade. She smiles, she waves, she engages. She is human. So when she was spotted publicly for the first time since her father, Prince Andrew, found himself once again at the center of a humiliating storm, the world was watching closely, and what they saw hinted that even the strongest royal facades can falter. It was an ordinary weekday morning in London. Commuters rushed by, traffic buzzed, and the cold air hinted that winter was quickly creeping in. But then, a familiar figure emerged from the back entrance of a discreet building near Kensington. Coats were pulled tighter, scarves tucked in, and yet all eyes shifted instantly. Princess Eugenie had stepped into the open. At first glance, she looked as she always does, polished, stylish, composed. But there was something different. The cameras didn't catch the confident, carefree Eugenie seen at charity events or family celebrations. Instead, they captured a woman carrying the weight of a nation's judgment, a daughter protecting a father the public has already condemned, and a royal trying to keep her head high while the world debates her family's future. Journalists had been speculating for weeks about her silence. While Princess Beatrice had been spotted running errands with her husband and Sarah Ferguson continued posting uplifting messages online, Eugenie had remained noticeably absent. No public outings, no events, no sightings, nothing. And for a royal who usually embraces being seen, this silence spoke volumes. As she walked along the pavement that morning, she seemed determined to look unbothered. But anyone paying close attention noticed the signs. Her forced smile faded quickly. She kept her head down more than usual. Her steps were quicker, sharper, as though she was trying to outrun the cameras. It was not the grace of a royal performing her duty, it was the urgency of someone trying to stay composed under pressure. Her father's latest scandal had resurrected global scrutiny, commentary, jokes, critiques, and endless headlines about the Duke of York. For Eugenie, who has always had an incredibly close relationship with Andrew, the renewed humiliation would have been painful. Insiders have long said that she sees him not as the figure the world debates, but simply as Dad, and for the first time, that private loyalty was visibly clashing with the public firestorm around her. Sources close to the family say the atmosphere behind palace walls has been tense. Meetings, discussions, damage control, and the ongoing struggle to protect the royal image have reportedly left senior members exhausted. Eugenie, who usually avoids political or controversial royal drama, has suddenly found herself unwillingly dragged into the fallout, not by choice, but by blood. As she continued walking, something unexpected happened that made headlines of its own. A member of the public, clearly unaware of the sensitivities, called out her name with a mix of excitement and curiosity. It was only a second, but long enough for cameras to capture a flicker of emotion she normally hides deeply. Her eyes softened, then tightened, and she quickly looked away. It was a moment raw enough to spark a national debate. Was this the first time her brave front finally cracked? Royal watchers went into overdrive analyzing her body language. Some insisted she looked exhausted. Others argued she seemed on the verge of tears. Still others said she appeared stoic and determined. But the truth is simpler: Princess Eugenie is human. And humans cannot always mask emotional strain, especially when the world is dissecting your family's every misstep. Friends say she has been focusing intensely on her two young sons, August and Ernest, trying to shield them from the noise surrounding their grandfather. She has also been spending time with her husband, Jack Brooksbank, who is known to be her emotional anchor during stressful times. But even with support, the pressure is undeniable. Public appearances for the York sisters have always been complicated. Their royal roles are limited. Their status is constantly debated. And their father's scandals have placed an unshakable shadow over everything they do. Stepping outside for Princess Eugenie now comes with the risk of being thrust into a headline she did not create and does not want. Later that same day, more photos emerged Eugenie inside a car, looking out the window, visibly deep in thought. Her expression was not one of anger or frustration, but of someone processing, someone trying to remain strong while protecting the pieces of her life that truly matter. The public sympathy that followed surprised even royal analysts. Many commented that the photos showed a young woman caught between loyalty and public expectation, between family and the monarchy's need for distance, between her personal truth and the world's perception. Statistically, Princess Eugenie has one of the highest favorability ratings among younger royals. She is admired for her advocacy work, her authenticity, and her refusal to chase fame. And that is precisely why this rare moment of vulnerability resonated so strongly. It wasn't scandalous. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't a royal meltdown. It was simply honest. As the day ended, palace insiders quietly told reporters that Eugenie had no plans to make any public statement. She would not address her father's situation. She would not fan the flames. She would continue focusing on her family, her charity projects, and her quiet efforts away from the tabloids. And yet, this one moment, her first public appearance since the humiliation, may have said more than any royal statement ever could. It revealed the emotional toll royal life demands. It showed the world that even those raised in palaces feel stress, disappointment and heartbreak. Most importantly, it reminded people that Princess Eugenie has a story separate from her father's, a story she is still trying to protect. The question now circulating among commentators is simple but powerful. Did her brave front truly crack, or did she show remarkable strength by facing the world at all? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in the middle. Princess Eugenie remains a woman of resilience. But she is also a daughter carrying the weight of a scandal she never asked for. And that delicate balance, standing tall while emotionally burdened, is what the world witnessed in that brief, unforgettable sighting. If you found this deep dive into Princess Eugenie's emotional return to the public eye insightful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more royal investigations, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe her brave front finally cracked, or was this a powerful display of strength?